Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Company Heroes 2 replay. Spawn bottom left side as the blue Wehrmacht forces. We got Cold with a capital 0. Spawn as the red Soviet forces. We got Cognitive Warfare. Both players second a doctrine. We got the Soviet Shock Army, a nice well-balanced doctrine. And the Luftwaffe Supply Doctrine, a relatively rare doctrine. Gotta make sure don't use airdrop medical supplies too often, because it becomes a net detriment as opposed to medical bunker. It does give access to Luftwaffe forces, the powerful supply drop ability, not to mention the very fun incendiary bombing run, and of course some heavy bombers. And they indeed are heavy because I'm fat shame all the time. MG42 has been skipped, going straight for Grenadiers. Unusual, not uncommon though. I guess it would be uncommon, but not unusual. That's probably a better way to put it. Conscripts now push way forward to have a conscript opener here, so the Wehrmacht player will have a delayed start, going for some sandbags in the center.
This is our sector now.
Munition sector has been captured. Do have the mill here, so we must be in the Netherlands. Third Grenadier on the build queue, third conscript squad on the build queue. We do have good bulletins here. Those probably better go with the cooldown bulletin rather than reload bulletin here. The cooldown slash reload bulletin is probably generally better than this one. Here we do have a MG bulletin here, which he has not gone for MG. Panzerfaust's bulletin and the Panzer IV faster reload rate, which is actually probably a good bulletin here. Pioneers who get inside the garrison, of course they are a long or close range squad, and there's only one on that side, so they'll be even looking to get even a single point of damage on that conscript. Grenadiers advancing. Conscripts do get distracted by the Pioneer. Grenadiers do advance through some heavy cover. Grenadiers are more likely to win that fight. Combat engineers do fall back. They could have stuck around, though I suppose they were getting hit by this Grenadier as well. Conscripts push along the flank. Yep, looks like the conscripts are losing that fight. Grenadiers advance through some light cover. Now advance to some heavy cover. Conscripts decide to go for a little bit of a dip. And Grenadiers even coming for a nice little flank here. And that, I think these guys are not flanking. Well, I think these two guys are flanking. So, either way, getting hit by two squads, not getting hit either way, being behind light cover. So, might as well even be open ground at that point. Pioneers building some sandbags. Conscripts come to the VP now. This point is neutralized. Maybe the Pioneers should head down south and capture those. It is a good idea to capture up all the strategic points, effectively, because every single strategic point is half a munition sector and half a fuel sector combined. So, in other words, they're basically equal to a fuel or munition sector, just split. Conscripts fall back nice and early, getting hit by 3 Grenadiers is not really great for the health. Grenadiers engaging the conscript here in open ground and moving around. Medical supplies on the front line. It drops 3 sets and does have AoE healing, so probably each squad should pick up their own though. Or make sure it doesn't leave any behind. Needs to pick up that. This guy here actually doesn't have too much health to recover. So, yeah, this is very questionable. He does have at least some combat capabilities. I forget exactly what it does. Fights more effectively, whatever that means. Does pick up some medical supplies there before falling back. Pioneers push forward. This one, of course, has the increased effectiveness. Has AoE combat benefit. Pioneers pick up the last bit. Interesting play, but he is using it for the combat bonus as well. I have no idea how to judge how effective that is. And the Soviet player is just getting forced on back. Excellent use of this ability, I see. Conscript squad may get wiped out, does get wiped out there, lost a little bit foolishly. You see, once he gets out of combat, got a massive health regen there. Goes for more medical supplies there, but he doesn't need it. He's at full health. Keep the Pioneer in reserve. Does pick up one of those medical supplies. He didn't necessarily need it. But look at the fuel control. The Soviet player only has 1 sector in supply. Conscript over here just capturing stuff up, but the Wehrmacht player has 20 fuel, 57 munitions, so he's able to bring this in quite often. versus 11-7.
It can now paradrop medical supplies on your command.
Going for a reinforcement bunker, I'm guessing.
We are
This has
losing
been
the sector.
incredibly effective. Far more effective than I expected. He went for an unusual strategy, and it's doing quite well. He could go for the low-fall field officer. I don't know. Does he have access to... Nope, no battle phase 1 yet.
Opponents are seizing the sector.
Conscript streaming on in. Grenadiers getting behind some heavy cover. He does have to worry about some Molotovs. There's the reinforcement bunker. Molotov does get thrown. There's a well there to hide behind. And perhaps maybe douse all the fire. Though then again, it is petrol fire, so it's probably a good idea not to throw water on top of it. Oh well. The well got caught on fire. Gets inside the garrison because you can. More medical supplies being dropped on top of their heads. Getting singed up a little bit there. He does capture up some sectors. Grenadiers on top of that point. This Grenadier needs to get evacuated. Is not being useful there. Picks up some more medical supplies. This guy needs to get on. There we go. Gets on out. Grenadiers capturing the sector. Pioneers come for a bit of flank. He could probably behind heavy cover, be good enough.
Medical supplies are ready to arrive by
Throws another Molotov onto the Pioneers. With his munition sectors in supply, he's able to throw a Molotov about every minute. And has decent supply. There's another Molotov there onto Pioneers. That's not a great target for Molotovs. Conscripts behind some heavy cover. Pioneers can pick up a little bit of medical supplies there and bring them forward. Grenadiers can receive some AoE healing. Up north, we do have Grenadiers defeating the combat engineers and resecures the cutoff sector. This Grenadier needs a shift queue up a bunch of sectors, start capturing them all up. Honestly, that's probably a good job for the Pioneers. Oh no, that is a supply drop. Manpower can bring in. Oh, we've got some shock troops. MG42 should be pretty good here and can bring up some basic munitions and fuel. Picks up the MG42. Set it up behind some sandbags. And probably should pick up some medical supplies there on this guy. Top off itself. He's doing that now. Pack 40 could be grabbed and just sent back home. It's not really critical at this moment. He knows he's got some great field control. The chance of him fighting against a T-70 anytime soon is not very likely. With our cast version, we know he's at 102 fuel, which is quite good. But not enough for a T-70, enough for a quad half-track. Good focus fire then the shock troops. Oh yeah, that's MG34, not 42. He has gone for 5 Grenadiers. He could squeeze out some LMGs. Pursuing the combat engineers. Grenadier squad here. Conscripts do flank the MG. Falls back a little bit. Maybe keep behind the well. And go... Oh, I can't necessarily highlight the possible angle there. As caster vision. I know we can do that in Company Heroes 1, but not necessarily Company Heroes 2.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
He does have an LMG being upgraded somewhere. Shock Troop and Conscripts push forward. This Grenadier needs a full withdrawal at this moment in time. Though focus down, this Shock Troop will give this one a bit more time to do some damage. More medical supplies have been para-dropped on in. Does avoid the grenade there. Commentary is being required by the Grenadiers of LMG. He has 120 munitions. Maybe can squeeze on another set of LMG. And we got the shock troops taking a bit of damage there, getting hit by multiple squads. Does para-drop on some more supplies or more weapons. That could be quite nice to get another MG34, help lock down some sectors. Mortar, Soviet mortar, 120mm mortar. That's definitely a good idea. Looks like he's barraging a little bit short. Oh, trying to hit some sandbags. He's probably barraging right there. Picks up more medical supplies.
Engineer standing by.
He needs to take time to start catching up some other sectors. Maybe could paradrop some medical supplies back at home for a safe healing. Conscripts pushing forward. He needs to pick up that medical supplies. Looks like the conscripts picked up medical supplies. You can see that little combat symbol there. You only heal out of combat, which he does have medics at home, but this will at least give him some quick healing. Actually, no, he doesn't have medics at home, so this can actually heal some forces. Was that more medical supplies? Yeah, more medical supplies got dropped on in. The Verum player is having trouble fuel control, but his opponent doesn't have too much income at the moment. Like I said, the Pioneers need to go around and start catching up sectors, because these conscripts are just getting way too much work done. And the Verum player has quite a bit of fuel. He's low on manpower. He has quite a bit of assets. He at least does have Battle Phase 1 squeezed on out. Going for Battle Phase 2 would be a good idea as soon as he can. Right now he has no income though. He's fully cut off as well. Looks like Grenadiers do take a direct hit there. MG34 sitting on up. He may be going for a frag to smoke. Frag. Does get forced on back there. He just needs to reposition and perhaps push forward one of these squads that have medical supplies active. Catch up the VP there. This game's getting very messy right now. Catch up that point. Pushing forward, does get suppressed by the base HMG. So the player has now 140 fuel. Both players have 4 and 7 fuel, even though the entire map is captured. Ooh, Grenadiers need to fall back. They took a direct hit there from that mortar. Shock troops throw a frag, but the Grenadiers dodge it quite handily. MG42 or 34 is starting to get some healing going. Conscripts do fall back. That 120mm mortar is causing a lot of issues. He spent some fuel. He's going for Battle Phase 2 now. He has enough for a Panzer IV. Needs a lot more manpower though. Both the tech structure and... Ooh, good hit there. Avoids that mortar shot there, so retains health regen.
We are losing a sector.
Panzer IV would be very nice, so would Ostwin. He could go straight for a burn bar. Conscripts in the corner. I believe the windmill can be a garrison, but it won't be a great garrison. Grenadiers are behind some light cover, or in light cover, more like to say.
Medium armor and rocket artillery is now available.
Mortar gets directed there. He could get wiped on out. The LMG Gren moving along the flank.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Doing some sandbags. Engineers trying to capture that cut-off sector. More medical supplies being paradropped in. He's going straight for Battle Phase 3. He has double pack 40, so go for burn bar. This gun being blown in the field. He's expecting a Tinker soon, which is not a bad call, seeing his opponent could afford a Panzer IV. Those are shock troops down south. Grenadiers need to fall back, get some reinforcements, though the LMG Grens, that's all those 4 out of 5 Grens there.
We are losing a sector.
Shock troops will get a bit of scouting done. Oh, was that a retreating rifle grenade? Gets wiped because of it. Excellent usage of the retreating rifle grenade. That is quite difficult to do. Oh, we've got a time barrage there trying to hit the bunker. Right now the VPs are in favor of the austere player, but only by a small margin, honestly. Hitting the bunker now. Could see a rifle grenade, but right now 5 of these squads there doesn't necessarily need a rifle grenade. Pioneers can be overran. There must be a smoke barrage there. Molotov thrown. MG34s backing off to some backline sandbags. It looks like next mortar will take out the reinforcement bunker. He has quite a substantial lead. He could play just a little bit normally. He has Battle Phase 3 research. He also has 200 fuel, so he probably does have enough fuel. Well, he does have enough fuel for a burn bar. Just needs a structure and maybe some manpower to go along with it. He also has enough munitions for an incendiary bombing run, but of course get 2 more LMGs here. Engineers do get suppressed. So the player could take up straight to tier 4, but have no fuel left over. At the current rate, he may need to get an Su-76 out, or a bit more AT.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Grenadiers gonna fall back. Next mortar. Rained a bit far.
Are securing our territory.
Engineers slowly being picked off by the Grenadiers. Next mortar hit does splash the Grenadiers. Conscripts push along the flank.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Another set of medical supplies being para-dropped on in. I think it's being back here. There's tier 4 build. It also is a good idea to get that research because it also does provide the passive all-out war. See here, the manpower is 28 rather than 30. Wehrmacht player, while he's no longer has containment really, he at least has so excellent field control. Burn bar is on the build queue. I do very much agree with that. Right now, either burn bar or Panzerwerfer or Austin would probably be great. He does not necessarily need a Panzer IV. He has double pack 40. He has a significant fuel lead. Rocket grenade fired. Road hit there in the Maxim. He almost has enough fuel for another Panzer burn bar. Sturmpanzer 4 deployed in the field. I would say go for a second. Conscripts getting hit up north. Could go for a pin amount, but keeping munitions up for the incendiary bomb run could be another good call. Oh, we'll see if that symbol up there must have picked up some medical supplies somewhere. Wasn't paying too close attention to that. And yep, we do have enough available for another Sturmpanzer 4 burn bar. I would say go for it, because 2 burn bars is immensely powerful. You see the move orders there. Another Zest gun to build queue to shoot the zapped tank. Burn bar takes a shot there on the support center. And since the game paused there, I have a feeling the Soviet player backed out of the game. Would not surprise me. Yep, usually since it's a live game, this sort of happens. Either way, this is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.